Hey awesome people, Dirk here. Hey, maybe you've heard that Kalatu Cloud is gonna get out of the system and probably InstaBuilder as well. So now we're faced with the fact that all our funnels are gone, right? Personally, I think actually it's a good thing because the test results came out and the delivery of all the emails from Kalatu Cloud were not good all over the long run. And so it's good to that they get rid of it. You can do two things. You can do nothing. I think Power Network will start to send out emails automatically. I don't think that is something that you want. And don't freak out. Don't, we've been in the Power Network for about 4 years, and there have been changes for the good and for the better. But this happens in any business. When I had a restaurant, I changed my way of thinking. I changed the menu. I changed things. And but I personally think this is really good thing because what made me do, I started working with different tools. I started working with ClickFunnels, and I'm so enthusiastic. I don't know why I did not start with the ClickFunnels about years ago. I mean, this makes life so much easier. And an autoresponder, what I regularly recommend, we were already working with this one before Kalatu Cloud. We still have it. We use Kalatu Cloud and GetResponse. Get really good results with GetResponse. It's really easy to use. Really user friendly, and it's really good and really easy to connect with ClickFunnels. So what I wanted to do is I'm gonna show my screen with you guys, because this is very important. You have to, if you have leads in Kalatu Cloud, I want you to take them out. You have to export them, so you can, after that, you can import them into GetResponse. You will find also a link under here. That is a link to GetResponse. Use that link, you get a 30-day free. So the first month you have all the time to set everything up and maybe clean up your list. And if you need help with that, shoot me a message. So you have 30 days to set everything up. And there is also a link to ClickFunnels. It is a 14-day free trial. I really recommend this. There are other options and tools out there. I know GetResponse or ClickFunnels is not the cheapest option, but it is by far the most easiest and user friendly, and you can build anything you like, and it's really drag and drop, and especially with Instagram, when you want a mobile friendly with InstaBuilder. And I also work with lead pages. I never got this image. If it's on the desktop, it's here, and I want it to be behind it and really in screen on the phone. Never really got that happen. With ClickFunnels, the first page I made, it was done. It was easy. So I really recommend that. What I'm going to do now is going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you how you can export your contacts from Kalatu Cloud. I run into some issues that GetResponse did not recognize it. I work from an Apple. If you have a window, it's really easy because it should be encoded UTF-8. I don't know what it is, but it should be coded. I figured out how you can do that and how you can really make it clean, and how you can upload it into GetResponse, and it should be done. And just create a funnel. I'm gonna share that with and replace your existing funnels. Don't freak out. This is just this happens. This happens. It's the internet. It's evolving. It's growing. It's fast. It's always changing. But if you just adjust, get those tools, move on. Okay? I'm gonna share my screen. Talk to you in a bit. Okay guys, here we are in Kalatu Cloud. So what we want to do is go to Audience Manager, and then you're in Audience Manager, and then you click Manage Contacts. And if you have multiple lists, open up Manage Contact Lists, because here you'll see what kind of lists you have and how many leads are in there. If you just created one list, it's very easy. You just go to Contacts, and you just check this box here, and it will check all your leads. But if you have multiple lists, you want to go here and let me see, let me do that again. Manage contacts, you end up here and you do advanced search, and then you go to lists, and then you scroll down, and let's say you want to do freedom lifestyle. Freedom lifestyle list, and then you click apply, and then you do search. Now I know that I selected this list. It still says so many contacts, but actually these are about 70. Yes, I want to select them all. And what you guys gonna do then is you're gonna export. I hope I didn't went too fast, but here it says export. And you export your files, you get a weird empty page. But what you're gonna do, this one also pops up, and you're gonna save the file. It ends up in downloads. So I'll go to my download folder, and it says contact number 5. I know it's right now, it's 1326, 3027. Oh, no, I just opened it up. I don't want that, but let's kill it. Let's delete this one as well. So I have an Apple. As you see, I work on an Apple, and don't save, get out of here. I have opened up so many things, so I'm gonna close that. You see, I've been working on this for a while, and what I noticed is that, so you wanna, if you wanna go to, we just downloaded this list, and you wanna upload it in, import it in GetResponse. GetResponse over here, and when you are here in your dashboard, you want to go to, this is your dashboard, you want to go to contacts and then import contacts. And you have to create a campaign here. How that works, just watch the tutorial, go to YouTube and type in how to create a campaign in GetResponse. Back to contacts, imports, you click on import contacts. You end up here, if you have 10 leads, hey, just copy paste them, and like this, the name, comma, email address, name, comma, email address, easily done. If you have a lot of contacts and you have a file, you want to upload them in a file, you do upload file, and then you have to browse, and then you, well, let's say I just do this because I know this will not work. Open up, and now you have to say, I give my word that this list is my permission based. So basically it says you know you didn't, people say they wanted to be on your list. So import contacts, and now, okay, so maybe my whole explanation, this should work. I ran into a problem just before this. If you do run into a problem, let me know. You have to save it as a file, just import it, and now you see all these information that you don't want, and show all custom fields, and you go down, it says do not import, do not import, do not import, do not import. It says last name, first name. Let me see, you have so many things, and here you have email address, and do not import, you do not, this is first name, last name, I would just say, let's see, we have a drop down, and hey, where is it? There should be a, oh, here on the top, it says do not import, done. So you have first name. So you have a few that didn't fill out their first name, so that will say unknown. That's why it says unknown, unknown, unknown. And here it's all the email addresses. So what you basically do is you just go and do next step. Here we go. Here you select your campaign. You see we have many campaigns. You just select the campaign you want to have, and you select the message you want to, what email they want to go start, 0, or you do not add them to a circle, but because you don't want to send them over and over the same messages, you just want to add them without sending them, putting them in the autoresponder. You just uncheck this and click finish import. I will not do that because I completely forgot what list this is, and I don't want to mess up. I don't know where it goes, so I'm gonna cancel this one. But the only thing you need to do is finish import, and they will import all your contacts. It is easy like this. So another thing is that you've all written your emails, right? And now this. No worries, you go to message, you create autoresponder, and you want to select your campaign, and you want to start with day zero. That's when the day is when they subscribe, and you do create new email, and you give it a name, just name, and this is the subject line. This is how easy it is. And this is where you set what email you wanna. So in the settings, in the settings or your account, you can choose email addresses. You can do it that it looks like it comes from your Gmail. We created your community at youlivetoday.com, so I always use this one. I would recommend to create a custom email and not a Gmail account. It looks a little bit more professional. It looks it looks a lot more professional if you have a custom email. If you have a domain name with GoDaddy, just create an email address and it's done like that. So the next thing you're going to do is do next step, and it comes to a place where it says templates. You go all these templates, just start from scratch, and then just do one column and just make it easy for yourself. And then, I clicked on that one, and then you come here and you see all this and think, oh, you don't want an image here, you just delete. You don't want text. Oh, so what you do is if you hover over it, this pops up, and you just do the trash can and it's gone. But you want to start with a text block, so you click on it and drag and drop here. Now if you go to Kalatu Cloud and you go to your message, I know this will take you an afternoon, but you have to do the work or else your followers are done. So just do it. I mean, no matter how hard you scream or think it's damn, it's not gonna change. So either you're flexible and you move with it, or nothing happens. So what you're gonna do is go to autoresponders in Kalatu Cloud, and then you wait. I don't know why they did some work on the internet in the neighborhood, and since then it's so slow. So I don't know if it's for the better or not, but let me see. This works. Because basically what you're gonna do is you're just gonna copy paste. Well, if you copied from get response to Kalatu Cloud, it was a little bit easier because you could just copy the whole email and pictures and everything, and we'll just paste it here in Kalatu Cloud. Unfortunately, the other way around, it's a little bit different. So I go to manage and I do edit. And then you may have to make sure that you saved your images on your computer. So edit, and now I come here. Wait, where does it work next? Here. Go to letter builder. I do go to letter builder. So this is an email, and this, the only thing you do is copy. I don't think it works. Let me see. You never know. Maybe we find something. I just copy everything. Yeah, everything. I do copy. I go back to Kalatu and I select this. I do select all, delete this, and do paste. And now you see it did not copy the images. So what you need to do is, if you want to have this image, this image, make sure that you have that on your desktop. And what you need to do here, and that is the only thing that the difference here. Let me see Kalatu Cloud. The first image was right above view our Freedom Lifestyle Academy. So I'll go here, and that is here. I will copy all this text, copy that one, delete it, go back all the way up to here. I take an image block, and there is the image block, and I just use this one. Of course, this is not this. And what I do next is I create a text block under it, come up, delete it, I put the text back in, and I repeat this same structure. I think there was an image around here somewhere, and you put it in there. So it's really easy if you want to make that's called a snippet. So you sort of a signature, you just drop it under here. I think this is an old one, maybe not. Oh, there's maybe. So you see, I put my contact details in here. Straight link to Facebook, to our blog, to our groups, work with Dirk and Muriel. You know, all these things are in our emails already. So it is really, you know, it's easy. You can put a picture in here, you put a text in here. Just play around with this and figure it out. But guys, this is actually it. You just go here, copy this one, and then you close it and you go to the next email. This will take you an afternoon and it is done. You take your leads out of Cloud to Cloud and you upload them, import them back into GetResponse. You copy paste all your emails and just, you know, or copy and then paste them in GetResponse. And how GetResponse works, don't freak out. It's actually a lot easier than Cloud to Cloud. I know there are tutorials. If you can't figure it out, go to YouTube and say, hey, how to create a campaign in GetResponse, or how to, you know, write an email, how to create an autoresponder in GetResponse. There are tons and tons and tons of tutorials out there, so don't worry about it. So another thing is ClickFunnels. Guys, ClickFunnels is so easy. Well, I don't know what it is. So let me say, this is ClickFunnels. I'm already into a funnel here, so let me go back, a new funnel. Guys, how are we gonna do a funnel for our Instagram or Facebook? It is amazing. So what you want to do, you could do a custom funnel, or you do what you gotta do is you want to sell a product, and you want to have a sales funnel, and you just call it test for now, and you want to do the group you want to put it in, test, and you build funnel. You just click build funnel, and this is just so easy. So we have a squeeze page, a sales page, an order page, form, and a thank you page. So we don't want this one. And of course there are other ways to do this, but I just do this. And it's gone. We don't need that one. And you can also just do a custom one, and then it's right away. So a thank you page, you could do this, you could create it, but we are using the page of Empower Network itself, you know, the sales page. So we do not need a thank you page in this page. If you do want to send them somewhere, if you want to do an extra video, or, you know, I'm testing, I downloaded the sales video from Empower Network and put them on my own custom made page, so to make it look at a little bit different. You could do that. If not, it's like this. So squeeze page, the landings page, it is the opt-in page. So, you know, pick one. You want one with you know, with let's make one easy. This you know, this looks a little bit this also looks a little bit like what you got used to. You select template, and guys, again, or not again, I said in another tutorial, if you go to help and docs, you find hundreds of detailed videos, about short videos, mostly about 1 or 2, 3 minutes, how to create a certain thing. So if you have a question about a capture page, go here, docs, and ask your question over there. It's very easy. If you want to find it there, go to YouTube, type their question in. Tons and tons of videos. It took me a day. to figure this out. And now I was playing around. I created a membership site for our Instagram training. The guys, all you have the training. You will get it shortly. But this is how easy it is. You just click on edit page, and from there you go into the loading. It's loading the editor, and here you see, guys, you don't have to create a web form in Kalatu anymore. This is just what it is. You just, if you, this is it. So you got rows, section, rows, and columns. So if I hover over it, you see green. This is a section. In the section there are rows, there are blue, and into the rows there are columns. And do I say that correctly? Yeah. And you have also elements, yeah, or elements. Anyway, you will find this in tutorials over here. But this is a headline. This is text, and you want more text. You just hover over it. You add new element, and it pops up. You say, okay, more text here, and you go next to it. And you go hover over it. Now it's orange. You click on details. You want to make it larger. You want to make it white in this case, or else you can't see it. That's it, guys. That is, you can play around. You make small, make it bigger. You don't like the background? Okay, settings, background. I know I go fast, but this easy is it? So click on background. I've been working a little bit with it. So let me put this one here. Oh, that looks really weird. I noticed that. But anyway, this easy. You don't like this one? Then you go background, and then you go here, and then you pick, hey, this is me in, just double click. Voila! This easy. You want this a little bit to change. Let me see how this works. I don't want this headline, so I delete that. Hop, it's gone. And I want to change this whole section. I think it's like this. So text color, it's like that. So you see, I also have to play around with it. Oh, you want more space between it? Hop! It's so easy, guys. I really apologize for not introducing this sooner to you, but this is it. I'm not going to go into details. But this, when you save it. You go out. I'm not going to save it. Just going to leave it. And then you create your sales page. You just click on sales page. It comes to the sales page. You know, that is the page where you put your bridge video. And then you do sales video, sales page. Okay, scroll down. Let's, I don't know, just pick this one. And then you go to edit. And then you go to here. So you click on this. You click on that, settings. Hey, where am I? Oh, maybe that's, sorry, I don't. Yes, it was a blue one. I need the orange one, of course. Settings for this one. Embedded code, or easy, YouTube. Put your YouTube link in here. Yes, bridge video, yeah, would autoplay on. Controls off. Branding off. That's it. Yeah, put it here. But hey, you want to have a little text up here? Let's go. So you can do either this, new element, you do a headline. Oh, what pops up here? You just, oh, there the arrow, and you scroll up, and now it's here. But it's so close. Okay, now then you go to the video, and then you do settings, and it's here, top margin. Guys, this is really easy, isn't it? Oh, I don't want this. Okay, delete, and it's gone. I want another button because I want to send them to my Facebook group. Okay, button. Here it is. Settings. I want to make the same size. I go advanced. I think it's here. It should somewhere say fluid. Button width, full width. Up. Same size. It is really that easy. And now you see this goes to the next page in the funnel. But hey, we only have 2 pages in the funnel. And now I want to go to the Empower Network side. Okay, I click on it. I do settings. I do set action. I click it. I don't want it to go to the next step of the funnel. No, I want to go to a website. And here you do Empower Network website, right? Or wherever you want it to go. But in this case, guys, send it to your Empower Network, or if you have another biz up, you send it over there. But this is how easy it is. Same here. You want the settings, you do the settings. You do a website URL. You put your URL from your Facebook group in here. Boom! It just connects with that. It is as simple as that. Really, I can't make it any easier. Your opt-in form. Let me go back. That's the last thing I'm going to show you. In your account, it will integration. It will make you connect with the API. The API key of GetResponse is just a key that you will find. It's a long series of things. If you go to account and GetResponse, you will find the API over there. And what you're going to do is then it's connected with its ClickFunnels. It is that easy. It will find all your campaigns with you. And let me see if I remember it correctly. You go to settings and you go to integration in this case. And it's not connected because I just created. But select, oh, GetResponse here. I do create up and I can add to campaign. And then, hey, you see all my campaigns are here. They're all here. It is really as easy as that. Guys, this is it. I hope you're remember why you're doing this stuff. You want to move forward. You're running a business. This is not a hobby. If something went wrong in your business, hey, get up. You probably heard this motivation speech. It does not matter how you get hit. It's about how quick you can get up and move on. Under this video, you will find the direct link to ClickFunnels. Hey, I know it's a little bit more expensive maybe, but this makes your life so easy. It converts good, and this is awesome. I really, really love it. I also work with lead pages. It might be a little bit cheaper. If you want a link for that, I think you can get a trial. But I would really recommend, I put lead pages under here as well, but I would recommend to work with ClickFunnels. It makes life just a lot easier. GetResponse is really, really easy and the most affordable tool there is. I mean, there are other responders. I'm looking at this moment at Active Campaign, but especially if you have a little bit bigger list, it becomes a lot more expensive as well. And I can't show you anything, but because I did not join that yet, I start using that. But it's always try and error. So enough for this. Maybe a last message in the camera to say goodbye. Just let me go back to the camera. Yes, hey guys, I'm back here. I just shot you this video, and I just wanted you to know, I really want to say this one more time. Don't freak out about these changes. Empower Network is going forward. We are going to Puerto Rico in 3 weeks, but I don't know what's gonna happen, if they're gonna change it or whatever. But I think this is a really good thing. ClickFunnels, really easy to work. I'm really sorry. I have to apologize. I did not introduce that to you sooner, because it is just crazy simple, isn't it? You saw it, right? It is a funnel is made in 10 minutes, in 20 minutes. You have a link. You put it under your redirect link in GoDaddy, and it's just easy like that. So I hope you're excited. And if you have any questions about ClickFunnels, stuff like that, no technical questions, because there are. All the tutorials are in there. If you ask me a technical question, I will say, hey, go to YouTube or go to the tutorials, because I'm learning too as well. I'm really, really enthusiastic. And guys, let's go for it. 2017 is gonna be freaking amazing. Talk soon. Bye.